Hey guys, welcome back to another Helix video. So today I wanted to show you ways of incorporating external pedals into your Helix, how to set that up in different applications. Today I'm going to be using the Electro-Harmonix C9 organ pedal, or organ machine as they like to call it. I actually meant to make this video about a month ago and I did a very silly thing. I got the pedal out of the closet, grabbed the AC adapter, or so I thought, plugged it in, and at that moment realized I had grabbed the wrong AC adapter and basically I fried the pedal. I thought, well, my dumb mistake just cost me, a pedal that was a couple $100. I emailed Electro-Harmonix support and they got back to me very quickly and said, ship it up to them, and for $25, they'll fix it and ship it back. And that's exactly what they did. They told me to take about 3 weeks. It took about 3 weeks and it's back and working. I was blown away. Again, out of warranty, my mistake. I broke it. It's not a fault of their product. And for such a small amount of money to fix it, that was really great. So big thanks to Electro-Harmonix for that. With that out of the way, let's hop over to EHX Edit and take a look at what we're working with. Okay, so here we are in EHX Edit. I'm just going to show you this preset really quickly. Other than the routing, there's not a whole lot going on here. It's pretty straightforward and simple. It starts with a split block. Got a Marshall amp and cab here. I've got a volume pedal. It's off right now. I'll circle back and explain that in just a second. Pretty standard reverb and compression at the end. This happens after the merge block, so both path, 1A and 1B are going to get fed through this compression and reverb. Coming back to the beginning, got a compressor here. I find that the compressor does well in front of a pedal like the C9 because it keeps the level, nice and consistent. I've got a drive pedal here for the fun of it because there's a preset on the C9 pedal that's Lord Purple, which is like a deep purple kind of thing. And the organ sounds were very overdriven. I think John Lord played through a Marshall, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, just for the fun of it, I put a drive pedal there. This effects loop block is the sounds of the C9. Basically, if you've never hooked anything up through the effects loop, it's very simple. Use the effects loop send to go to the input of the guitar or the pedal where you would put your guitar, and then the output of the pedal comes into the return of the effects loop block. And that's pretty much it. As far as that goes, got a volume pedal here at the end, and then it comes back and merges. So I'm going to play a little bit, and then I'm going to come back and talk about this volume pedal block up here. But I want to start with the basic tone. With the volume pedal back, we're hearing the guitar amp only. With it all the way forward, we're hearing both at the same time. And I can use the volume pedal to kind of go in between and, get a mix. So it's kind of neat to have this. How I've used it is if you want to fatten up certain parts and kind of, if you'd say you just have a guitar and a bass in the band and you want to have, parts a little bigger and fuller, this is a way of adding, like a pseudo keyboard player. So where, maybe just for the chorus, for the big chords, you roll this in to thicken it up a little bit, versus just... it's a kind of neat trick and it works out well. It's fun on riffs too. So kind of adds another element of tone there. Having them on separate paths keeps them discreet. You're not trying to feed an organ sound into your amplifier. You still have your guitar amp sound and the organ sound separately. Any effects you put on path 1A are going to only go for or affect the guitar amp tone. Vice versa. Anything on 1B here is only going to affect the organ sound. So it's a cool way to set that up. Now, this volume block I have set up a little differently in that it's basically backwards. So heel down is all the way 100% volume. Toe down is no volume. So what that means is with the volume pedal rocked back, heel down, I've got the guitar amp. As I roll the pedal forward, it starts decreasing the volume of the guitar amp, bringing up the volume of the C9 pedal. And then with toe down, you're only hearing the C9 pedal. You're not hearing the guitar amp at all. So this is what that would sound like. So that gives the option of more of an either or rather than just adding two. There's a number of ways you could do this. You could assign controls to the split block in the beginning to go back and forth, or with the expression pedal, you could blend stuff. The reason I did this is because if I decide I wanted to have like an either or, I just turn this volume block on. If I don't want the guitar to be affected at all and I just want to add organ, I just turn that block off, no problem. So that's been a method I've found that I like, that works for me, and it gives me the versatility of jumping back and forth. So that's it. That's the preset. I'll put a link to this in the description below if you want to check it out. You know, there's a lot of pedals in that line from Electro Harmonics. There's C9, B9, K9. There's a synth one. There's I think it's a Mellotron. There's all different versions. But this will work. Any pedal that's like a standalone thing, it's its own thing, works well in having it on its own path. So if you want to use this same method to incorporate traditional guitar pedals, as far as placement in the preset, just put them where you would that pedal. So if it's a distortion pedal, put an effects loop 1 in this case, and then put that block in front of the amp like you would a typical distortion pedal. If it's modulation or delay, you may want to put it after the amp block. So, you know, this works with any kind of pedal. Just the only difference is the placement, depending on what kind of pedal it is you're using. So that's pretty much it. Pretty simple and straightforward. Just a fun way to kind of incorporate some new toys and sounds. Again, thank you to Electro Harmonics for helping me out fixing the pedal that I broke so foolishly. So thanks to that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was in some ways useful and informative. If so, let me know in the comments below, or if you have any other questions regarding this, or you know, setting up external pedals into Helix, just put those questions down below as well. As always, thank you for checking out the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time.